Today, Precarious plays
Hades.
Who's first?
I wonder if I can do it in one run. I wonder if this could be the finale.
Oh my god. I mean, like, maybe?
I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't know if I want it to be, but I wonder if it could be. Wow, I still have to go through like 3 more rooms before I can attack again. Great.
So, going back to talking about...
Don't come back.
Rogue-style games.
Yeah. So, since the last time we recorded this, I have found a roguish game that I like, which I never thought I would. I never thought I would find one for me that I could just play and play and play. Because that's kind of, I don't know, I feel like that's part of the idea of having a roguelite game, is that you can just keep playing because it's, well, that's the idea. I mean, a lot of times it doesn't pan out because of things we've talked about before.
Yeah, and
because like the patterns show up and then it's just like, I mean, like, so he's wearing a blue shirt instead of a green shirt this time, but does that really make a difference? No.
Right. The gist of it for my thoughts on that matter, it's sort of like, is an infinite bag of white bread really that valuable?
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, maybe if you don't have anything else, sure.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of video games on the earth, you know? But anyways, so I found one that caught me off guard completely. And it's Crypt of the Necrodancer. And oh my god, it is so freaking fun! It's delightful!
I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize again for not bringing it to your attention sooner. I
don't know why you would have. It's not anything that I should normally like. Maybe the music part of it is like, maybe that should have been a giveaway, but like, I don't know, that doesn't always work out, you know?
Every time.
But I've played it way more than you have.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure. I've gotten further than you.
I got sort of frustrated after a certain point.
Well, I think that part of my willingness to continue to play has a lot to do with the fact that this is... I can't think of any other roguelikes right now that I've ever played. Can you?
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but only at my behest.
Yeah, and I stopped playing it.
Yeah.
And I think it was a demo.
Yeah, it was just the demo, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I like couldn't even hack it through a whole demo, okay? So, you know, other than Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, which I didn't make it through the demo. That's how... Hey, Internet, you want to know why we have this show? So that I can keep focused for half a minute. But yeah.
But no, because I don't think you talk to them here, do you? Do you talk to them here? Well, I need to get this to recover from my mistake earlier. I'll try this. Yes.
So, because I haven't really had my soul crushed by a roguelike before, I'm allowing this one to slowly compress my soul to some hot beats. Because I've finally gotten to the point, I don't know how long I've played it. I don't know if that's a good indication either, but I've run through I've played it so much in comparison to anything else that I would play on my own time, because it is just the epitome of convenience for me, because each run does not take very long, because if you're doing well, it ends quickly, and if you're doing poorly, it ends quickly. So it's perfect. Getting back to the beginning of a level if you mess up is like, it doesn't take a full 30 seconds, you know? Like when you lose, it's like, hey, you lost, you want to start again? That's the whole conversation. And I'm like, yes, yes.
He's a freebie.
This is it then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message. Lady Athena, I trust you'll quickly figure this one out.
Is this some kind of offering for me? No, hold a moment. This appears to be a message. Part of one. Then, can this mean... I have to notify the others. I trust they also have received something from you, or shortly shall.
Ooh, a puzzle. We begin immediately.
We are so bored and immortal. We have nothing to do. Nothing at all. Yay! Do you have any Sudoku?
Finally, we can move beyond all of the jigsaw puzzles. Stuck on for ages.
Thanks to fates, I get to deal with you this time.
So, I think it's funny that we've both found a roguelike to enjoy. Although, I have to say that I finally got to the point where I am now, at what feels like the performance-independent part of the difficulty curve.
Where
Like-
it's just... Yeah, you go.
I'm... Sometimes I play just as well 3 or 4 times in a row, and then one of those times I will get the right drop, and then the rest of those times they will put a dragon where it shouldn't be, and you know, it's not a good run. But the crazy thing is that most of the time I don't automatically like abandon by, you know, doing a reset or just like letting a slime kill me or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I always feel like there's something new to figure out. Like I got a new weapon. Oh my gosh. Just like there's little bits of candy strewn all over the place. So I'm still having fun playing, but at this point I can see the infinite nature of this crazy plane because I had been getting new characters unlocked and I hadn't looked at them. But then one day I was kind of stuck and frustrated and grumpy because I was like a little bit tired and trying to play, and that doesn't always work for me. And so I went through and played like around with each of the characters, and like it's like I saw the infinite rivers of time spread out before me, and I was like, oh my god, I could just play this forever. And I was like equal parts happy and demoralized. Like it was just like, there's too much of this game. I don't know if this was a good idea.
It brings me
Change of scenery at least.
no small amount of comfort to see you arrive at these viewpoints without me having to like, because we actually have not really talked about roguelikes very much because it's not a genre that I want to talk about usually.
Well, and like having heard you talk about the small amount of roguelikes that you've played, like they always sound like a bunch of dumb homework to
But
me.
you know, there are there's a game that you've played a ton of that has a lot of the hallmarks of a rogue style game.
Yeah.
Minecraft.
I guess I want to start calling them roguish games because that sounds more fun.
Just a little roguish around the edges.
Yes.
Sorry, boss, my carpet pressing matters to attend to, but I'm here relaying you that message and relaying this.
Oh, did we? Huh?
Godspeed.
Did we?
Did we give him the thing?
Oh, it doesn't really like mark it here, does it? I mean, I already had a boon. Uh-oh, maybe you can't. Maybe you shouldn't like buy a boon from the store
Oh.
for this part. You should just talk to them.
Well, we'll have to figure that out. But yeah, roguish games, because that sounds better. Way better than Rogue-lite, I mean, really. And then also, rogue style sounds like cheese. It sounds like cheese style food product. It doesn't sound good. It sounds real bad. But yeah, I guess Minecraft is... I mean, yeah. Yeah.
It depends on which hallmarks you're counting by, like which elements are being scored.
Yeah.
In the modern conception, the most important factor is probably the random generation that provides a hypothetically endless experience, you know?
Yeah, well, in that case, my least favorite roguelike of all time is Spore.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, I think maybe I just got burnt so hard by Spore that it couldn't have ever been what I wanted it to be, but I didn't understand that because I was naive, and it just broke my poor, sweet, green, fluffy heart.
I disagree with some of that. Mainly that I think that Spore could have been the game that you wanted, because I think that people have been trying since other people that were let down.
Let down is such an understatement. I will be upset about this for my rest of life. Like, I can't get over it. I keep trying to talk about it like this is just a thing that I experienced, and it never ends up that way. It always ends up as like that bastard. You know?
You okay, buddy?
He's...
There we go.
Okay.
His interaction there is pretty out of the ordinary. So I think that they might have put in sort of like a fail-safe where he just like times out and doesn't try to teleport to a safe spot. He just tries to put the reward down and leaves, you know?
Yeah, well,
because I've seen that happen before.
In the way that I played Minecraft, which was just using it as a box of infinite Legos, I don't think that it counts for me personally.
I think that it became more and more like an adventure story generator.
Yeah.
Which to me, that's like the most important element of a rogue.
Yeah.
Ish game.
Yeah, there you go. Use my term.
Yeah, use the local jargon.
Yeah.
It's fine. The most important. Oh, you know what? Do I wanna? I think I still get to accept anyway. I'm gonna do this.
King of the Olympians, Lord Zeus, forgive this offer of ambrosia, for I know you have no limit of it there. But here it is the finest gift that can be given, and even still it isn't anything compared to all you've done for me. Thank you, Uncle.
Now, nephew, you are most generous indeed in showing all this deference to me. But we must keep some distance, shouldn't we? Lest all the others here, why, they would be most jealous if they caught me playing favorites. Even though you are my favorite. Presently, at least.
That is so like Zeus.
Yeah.
He's like, I love you. No, I love you. No, I love you.
I much preferred Poseidon. Poseidon's actually gave me some emotions. Mm-hmm. Because he was like, whenever you make it up here, boy, well, I'll be the dad that you so sorely need, and we'll go fishing and junk, basically.
Fishing? But you love fishing, especially in Lava Blood.
So let's see if now I can also do the ooh, suave.
I sure hope this works. In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message for you in all your splendor, Lord Uncle Zeus.
My, what is this you have for me, young man? Appears to be a message of some sort, bearing my thunder sigil. Though there's one for everybody on Olympus, have they as yet received their own? I must know what it says. It's from your father. Who else can it be? I better check on this.
Just watching this plot play out is just like, ooh.
I'm very much enjoying how brisk it is compared to the bit of the ordeal that I had to go through to get this far.
Well, but you've gone through so much. I mean,
I'm hoping that I didn't mess things up with Hermes, and I'm hoping that we can maybe get it, if not this run, this session.
Okay.